I cannot see you. You cannot see me. Hello. Welcome to my studio. My name is Elida Maiques, and I am one of the artists who are going to participate in La Fête de la Bande Dessinée of Alliance Française this year. Let's see what we can do. There's something that I love, and it's just random shapes of Indian ink. I think Indian ink is just irresistible. I can feel that up. Between the sound and the color, the texture. Right. So this is beginning to look like a cow, really. But it's not. It's going to be a cat. So this is something that it's just kind of for practice if you like. Oh, look what's going on. That's the thing. Just the fact of, or the action of drawing reveals things about probably everything, yourself, the universe, the spirit of Katniss. Right. So my last graphic novel is called Every Inch a Cat, and it's not drawn with Indian ink, although probably the second volume will be drawn with Indian ink and nib. Actually, I started doing that. It was drawn with just a marker and in a little bit of, in scraps of paper, really. But I really enjoy low-fi techniques and low-fi approaches, like crayons and things like that. I think there's a lot to be said for that. Right, so look, this is my name. My name is Elida Maiques, and I am a visual artist with a strong line in comics. You can find my work here. Elida Sor. But I'm gonna show you some of my comics. Right. A bit of control of this mess. Right. Okay, come with me. We're gonna set this aside and we will come back to it. Indian ink, come here. Right, this is what I wanted to show you. Every Inch a Cat. This is my latest graphic novel. This is the first edition, this is its second edition. And it is kind of an experiment, but also it's just a very playful book in my view. There are very strict rules that I break every page. So rule number one, each frame has to be 1 square inch. The grid is a very tight 3 by 3, but it's broken in every page. The only color is, well, black and white. It's silent nearly. And there's more hidden rules that part of the game of the reading this is to discover them as you go. So where can you buy this book? In Dublin, in Books Upstairs, The Winding Stairs, Subcity, the Library Project. In Bray, you can buy it in Seven Oaks and Steel. In Valencia, Spain, you can buy it in Futurama. And online, you can buy it from, send me a line at Elida Store, or write to the publisher, which is Monsters of Tomorrow. Their email is monstersoft@protonmail.com, and Monsters of Tomorrow are Emma Rowe and myself, because that's one of our endeavors. I'm going to show you some of our work. This is another book published by Monsters of Tomorrow. The illustration, well, it's a fantastic piece by the incredible artist Jane O'Sullivan, and Emma Rowe and I co-edited God and Monsters of Tomorrow 8 years ago, and it's a compilation. This is the work of Emma. It's a compilation of text and image, some comics, some illustration, poetry, around the world, the lovely world of nuclear energy. It is still one of our lovely books. Right. Now I would like to show you Stray Lines. Stray Lines, I belong to a collective, collective driven by the love of comics. We focus on personal, unique, experimental stories in the medium of comics. Our live readings in Alliance Française. I hope you come to see us in May. And they are an atmospheric theatrical event with a kind of a soundscapes and a combination of text and image that is quite meaty, I would say. Yes, and this is just one example of a fantastic group of Irish-based creators. Let me tell you about Pollen. Pollen is an award-winning magazine exhibited in one of the most important contemporary art centers in Madrid, which is called Centro. Within the exhibition Animal Collective, which was a showcase of the avant-garde of European comics. So, Pollen is a magazine where my 4 brothers and my amazing sister-in-law, Jezabel Seijas Sanon, do exactly whatever we want. Any experiment that we feel like doing in any format, we just go for. And we have been doing this since 2012. And I would like to, these are other issues of Pollen. This Proto-Life is another of my works. And it's a distillation of moments of discovery of my son when he was 2 years old. Going from the moment he discovered a pencil and the possibilities in a pencil, including drawing on the dog, to discovering the moon or the shadow. This is one of my favorite comics. I still really, really like it. So these are kind of these illuminations, I call them. This Proto-Life. And then I would love to introduce you to this very dark, small musical place called Pluton CC, Pluton Cultural Center, with whom I have an ongoing collaboration. And they wouldn't say it this way, but I consider them a cutting-edge cultural center. And it's run by some lecturers in fine arts in the Faculty of Fine Arts in the Polytechnic University of Valencia. And fantastic people, fun-loving, serious artists. which includes some publications like this small diary. However, I would like to take you into the future. And the future is going to be the forest. I'm a Forest is an art forest and community project. It has a section that is me running workshops in school, planting trees with school children and talking about seeds with them and seeds, wildflowers and the life associated to it. And then I am developing a part of it that is going to be an indoors exhibition of ink drawings and moss experiments like this. This is this living moss. I'm also making living paint with moss and buttermilk. I'm also intervening found objects, and we are preparing an outdoors performance based on bird song. So we are so I am researching patterns in bird song. I'm researching the language of birds, and I have discovered that birds not only have one language, they have many languages, and they even give names to certain individuals from other species. So if a bird sees you and says something like every time you see them, it is possible that what they are saying is, this person who comes here every morning is here again. Elida's here. Yeah, I would love to see you all in Alliance Française this May, and drop me a line, talk to me, and show me your drawings.